Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Studio 25 welcomes you here. Today what we're about to do is we're about to go to a classic car auction. I was about to go to my garage and start playing with motorbikes, but again I've woke up at the weekend, weather's terrible, I just kind of think of something to do on a whim. So I've looked it up here, and I have been to this before, it just so happens it's on today. So it's Morris Leslie Car Auctions. I don't know if you can see that on the phone there. And I just had a wee skiffy through. Looks like there's some interesting things there today, so we'll just fire the bus up, we'll head on through there and we'll have a wee look. I think we'll go and pick up my dad, Connie's granddad first, and the three of us will head on through and have a wee look at what's there to offer today. This one's interesting as well. It's a Lancia 2000 LE. Not a car I know anything about. Obviously I've heard of Lancia, but the badge here. It looks lovely. Got the bonnet open on this one as well, so you'll be able to see the engine. Here we are. Tiny wee battery in this. Interior looks kind of basic there. All cloth. Yes. I want to see inside better. Very low mileage if that's original, 32,000 there. Highly doubt that, I think it's been round the clock.
Lane 2, lane 2, lane 4 to the back of the hall, lane 6, lane 6 is in the telephone, lane 8 at the back of the hall, lane 8, who's going to round off, 10,000 in the hall, 10,000 I've got it, 10,2 in the back, 10,002 in the back of the hall, 10,200 pounds, 10,200 pounds, 10,400 tonight, 10,400 pounds, at 10,004, at 10,400 pounds, at 10,004, at 10,004, 10,006. Good job, you've got all that, sir. At 10,600, 10,008, all the internet vendors at 10,800, at 10,800 now, 10,800 now. Half bill by the price, we're live on the internet on this car. 11,000 on the board with Alan. 11,000, 11,200 on the internet. 11,200 on the internet website. 11,200, 11,200 pounds, 11,400 pounds on the telephone bidder. 11,600 on the internet. We're going to make another one. 11,600 pounds. 11,700, we're in the small bits. 11,700, 11,800, 11,800, 11,800 pounds on the internet bits. 11,900 on the telephone. 11,900, 12,000, 12,000 pounds. 12,000 pounds. We've got a line on the internet. 12,000 pounds. One on the telephone. 12,100. He's still in it. 12,200. 12,200 internet. 12,200. 12,200. Are you sure? 12,200. 12,200. And 12,200 pounds. And we're selling all day, all day. 12,200. Last chance to go to the 12,200. 300 pounds. 12,900. 12,300. 12,300. We're back to the telephone. 12,400. 12,400. 12,400 is making right up time now. 12,400. Once. Twice. Last time then. Oh, 500. 12,500. Come on now. Get the best of the shot. 12,500. 12,600. 12,700. 12,700. We've got a new home winner. 12,800. 12,900. 12,900. 13,000. 13,000. 13,100. 13,100 pounds. 13,200. 13,200. 13,300. 13,300 pounds. 13,400. 13,500. 13,500. 13,600. 13,700. 13,700 pounds. 13,800 pounds. 13,900. 13,900. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. At 14,000. Anyone else is there? Anyone else want to jump in? At 14,000 pounds. At 14,000.
It's a lot of money, but where do you find another one, eh? One lady owner, 30,000 miles. Right, so a lot of you that's watching this will probably not agree, but for me, this is actually my dream car, eh? I always spot them out on the road. I'd have a snorkel fitted, but there's just something about them. I mean, you can get it, look, it can be all beat up, and it's got dents all down the side there. but you just wouldn't care, eh? You would just be able to park this in any supermarket and just let the trolleys roll on by, because you just wouldn't care. It's so rough and ready, and you could take it anywhere really. Love them, absolutely love them. The interior is so basic as well. And for these, this is quite a new one. This is a 51 plate, the 2001. But yeah, really nice, really sturdy looking. Yeah. So this one here, guys, I really wish I was bidding on it, but unfortunately not today. We'll just have to watch it and see what it goes for. We've got another Type 25 here, guys. It's got the, I think it's an autosleeper actually. Autosleeper roof popped up. It is an autosleeper, says on the door there. It's got the square headlamps. A G-Reg, I think that's a 1990. That's a 1989. 1st August 1989, this one. I mean, although the bodywork's needing a lot of attention, the interior, you cannot fault. The interior is absolutely beautiful. It's got the turnaround seats and that in it. But yeah, absolutely brilliant condition inside.
We could go home with these in this bottle.
Absolutely, mate, yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
A wee bit of bodywork, this is a goer, eh?
She's a goer.
That's an interesting one for me, I like the camper vans.
Here resulted in this one, like it's not the next street will be at £1,500, now £1,500, 1,006, 1,006, 1,600, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, 1,800, all into the number, 1,300, 1,900, 1,900, 2,000, all into the 2,000,
This van's actually rotten. I'm surprised somebody's paying this amount for it. There you go, eh? Right guys, so given that you all know I'm right in at my camper vans, this one here, it's a 1983. It's obviously been sitting somewhere for a very long time. You can see it's needing a bit of work. Moss and everything growing up in there. So that's what I like about this Morris Leslie classic car auctions. It's not just pristine machines. You can come here and grab yourself a project as well. This one needs so much work, but you can see its appeal, you can see its potential. Somebody out there would do this thing justice. Obviously you would need to get a good look underneath the likes of this. Make sure you weren't biting off more than you could chew. We'll have a wee look inside. Just your typical, oh my god, if you could describe a smell, this is bad. It's so bad, it stinks. There's the inside of it, you know, a whole lot of work. I think the roof's needing attention as well there. But yeah, such a shame to see something like this in this condition. Kind of pains me. I'd love to see something like this restored. Hopefully the right person will get their hands on it. Lovely little Mini Cooper there. So back in my younger days I used to drive about in these. Long time ago now. I'm making a beeline for a particular car that I saw in the catalogue. It's a Bristol. It's totally barn fresh, as my dad's just said. I mean, look at this. Unbelievable. I would absolutely love to have the money to be able to get something like this and fully restore it. It's a pipe dream though. But have you ever seen anything like it? A remarkable car. Obviously it's been sitting in a barn or something for a long time. I think it's from the 1950s, I'm not entirely sure. I believe it's called a Bristol 401. I'll turn the camera around and I'll let you see inside this thing as well. So there we are guys, that's inside. Obviously this one's, look at all the moss and stuff still sitting on it. This one is going to need a lot of work. To me it's a museum piece really. There's the Bristol badge. Never seen one of them before. I think the grille's kind of reminiscent of an old BMW. I may be wrong. Wee bit of hole there in the wing. See if we can see into the engine there. Yeah, this one's definitely going to be a money pit. But in the right hands, it would be an absolutely stunning car. Like I say, I saw this one in the catalogue, and this is why I particularly came here when I looked it up today. Be interesting to see what this goes for. And I'm not going to do the old walk around the auction and then list the prices of all the cars, but I probably will mention this one at the end. Look at that. Rover Vitesse. It's a Van den Plas interior. You enjoying this?
Yeah.
Cool. So me and Connie quite often when we're driving about do this thing where we're looking at cool cars. So I brought her along today to see some cool cars. I think she's quite in her element, taking photos and that as we go around. I'd love to tell you more about these cars, but I don't know really anything about them, so we'll just record them all on camera anyway. This here, this is another one that's piqued my interest. Look at that, it's actually just a work of art. I wouldn't want to take that out on a road. I'd want to have that in a fully stocked garage and just something to look at. It's just truly exquisite. I love the lines of it. It just looks proper good. We'll be able to have a look inside this one. Absolutely stunning. Look at that dash. These seats as well. I mean, it just looks proper comfort, and I wish I could describe the smell. It's got that proper old car smell that's just absolutely beautiful. Lovely car. This one here it's absolutely smart as. It's an old Morgan. I'm going to take you right up and over the top of this. I mean, look at the seats and the interior. It's basic but so cool. The vented bonnet there, really nice. And just zoom in on the badge there as well. Some slightly newer cars here as well, like the 53 plate Z4 there. That Range Rover up at the end there, the white one. I mean, that's going to go for serious money, but I don't think it belongs in a classic car auction. Love the lines at the back of these Jaguar XJS's. I just love the way that looks coming down there. Kind of cool. Also, back in the day, thought that the tinted rear lights looked so cool, and it's aged well. It still suits the car. This one looks quite straight. Lovely example, actually. Interior could be nicer. It's got the cloth down the middle there. Would have preferred to see full leather in this one. It's been prepped well, it looks lovely and clean. Yeah, nice car. This section here looks like they've got the sold stickers on the windows there. And the thing that made me notice this wee area was this Mark III Golf GTI. It's got the matching interior there. I'm sure these were called colour concepts, if I remember right. I've had a couple of Mark II Golfs back in the day, never a Mark III. I do remember when these were on the road new. Nice car. This one's been sitting here a while, it's absolutely caked in dust. Don't know if it's sold, it's not got a sold sticker on the windscreen. There we are though. Another guilty pleasure of mine, these. Back in the day. Always found it weird when I had mine. So I didn't have the convertible, I had the GT. But that, there, the bag, that's the water bottle for the window washers. Twin SU carburetors there. K&N filters. Makes it sound a wee bit more throaty there with these air filters on. Needs a bit of a work in the side of the engine bay on this, I would say. The wires are all quite opened up. I would certainly, if this was mine, give that a bit of a tidy and make sure all the connections are nice. Kind of leaving it like that, obviously, leaves it open to all the elements. I wouldn't want that if it was mine. Seats are nice. It's got the tonneau cover on there. Somebody's just peeled it open, so you can see the dashboard. Lovely steering wheel on this one. Should have the overdrive as well, let me just check. It's got the overdrive there on the... It'll be overdrive in third and fourth. Comes in really handy as well. Nice metal bumpered model too. Even though it's on a T-plate. I think it's maybe had a conversion at some point. Would have been a rubber bumpered model originally. So obviously this car's had a bit of work. But it's turned out stunning. It's a lovely little example. I'm back over at this Bristol, guys. I just can't believe it. It's definitely, I would say, my favourite lot for the day is this. And I think it's going to go for either not a lot of money or a massive amount of money. I don't know enough about it. It might be an absolutely rare machine. I must have walked past this one, guys. I can't believe I never noticed it. It's an original Mark III Ford XR2. It's in rotten condition. You can see there. Needs a hell of a lot of work, a lot of welding. But it's obviously been stolen at some point as well. You can see that. But I can't believe I nearly walked right past it. I used to love these when I was like a teenager. Back in the 90s, this was for me, one of the ultimate hot hatches. So this one's obviously sat about for a while in some damp conditions. But I would totally try and get my hands on this if I was bidding today. Don't know if you can see that, but The door's bouncing on its hinges as well, which is a bit dodgy. I maybe wouldn't go for this, maybe a wee bit too far gone, but for somebody out there, some enthusiast, this would be a find and a half. I'm not joking. This is a project for a proper Ford nut. You see the door dropping as you open it up there. Obviously something not quite right. We've got it shut anyway for the time being.